I tried to tell you that I loved you in every way I knew how. From whispered words and quiet midnights to promises I can't keep now. You spoke in sighs and distant glances, in fading warmth and shifting tone. And I could feel you slowly leaving, even when we weren't alone. We tried to save but couldn't stay, tried translating all the pain, but every phrase just fell apart like tears falling in the rain. I'm broken in every language, every word a different ache, saying goodbye in ways my heart was never built to take. From adieu to ciao to farewell, it all hurts just the same. I'm broken every language, but your silence screams your name. I learned the shape of all your heartbreak, the quiet tremble in your smile. You held me close but stayed a stranger, a lonely truth I felt a while. We spoke of dreams we couldn't follow, of futures built on fragile ground. And though we tried to stay together, we fell apart without a sound. Your heart was speaking something new, a language I could never read, and I was answering heartbreak you had no reason left to need. I'm broken every language, every word a different ache, saying goodbye in ways my heart was never built to take. From adieu to ciao to farewell, it all hurts just the same. I'm broken every language, but your silence screams your name. If love could speak without a sentence, if pain could heal without a sound, maybe we would still be standing on the same side of the ground. But every goodbye spoke the truth, every tear spelled out the end, in every tongue, in every whisper we stopped saying love. And I couldn't pretend. I'm broken every language, every echo, every cry. And though you never said the words, I still heard your last goodbye. From adieu to ciao to farewell, your leaving always felt the same. Broken every language, and everyone still says your name. We built our dreams on fragile foundations, on hopes too heavy for their frame. We held on tight to breaking moments, and still somehow we took the blame. Your voice once felt like home inside me, your heartbeat once aligned with mine. But somewhere in the quiet distance, we crossed a line we can't rewind. I tried to fix what wasn't spoken, you tried to heal what wasn't whole. But some loves crumble in the shadows, even with the purest soul. 'Cause we were hearts we couldn't save, falling fast beneath the waves, holding on with broken hands to something love no longer gave. We tried to light the darkened days, but we burned out in the flame. couldn't save. The photographs still sit beside me. Your smile frozen in its place. The echo of your gentle laughter still moves like wind across this space. We fought the storms with tired bodies. We held the night with hope so small. But even love can sink in silence when no one's left to catch the fall. You cried the night we finally ended. I held you like a last goodbye. Two souls too tired to keep pretending. Two truths too heavy not to cry. 'Cause we were hearts we couldn't save, falling fast beneath the waves, holding on with broken hands to something love no longer gave. We tried to light the darkened days, but we burned out in the flame. We were hearts we couldn't save. Maybe someday we'll remember, not the ending but the start. The promise that we held so tightly before the cracks broke us apart. And though I wish we'd found forever, I know we love with all we had. Some endings still are worth the journey, even if they leave us sad. Yeah, we were hearts we couldn't save, two bright fires we couldn't stay. We loved too hard, we held too long, but love can always find a way. Though we drift to separate days, I'll remember how you gave. Even if we were hearts we couldn't save. Hearts we couldn't save. I still remember how you stood there, eyes already halfway gone. You said the words but with a whisper, like you were scared to move on. The sunlight hit your face so softly, but I could see the storm inside. You held your breath like it could save us, but love was slipping with the tide. Every heartbeat felt like thunder, every moment slowed in time. We both knew the truth was coming, we just couldn't read the signs. Now I hear the echoes of our last goodbye, haunting every corner of my mind. Your voice still lingers in the space we left behind, a breaking sound that can't rewind. I feel the echo, echo, echo of the moment we let go. Yeah, I hear the echoes of our last goodbye, and they won't leave me alone. Your sweater still hangs by the doorway, like you might walk in today. I keep pretending I don't notice, the quiet growing will stay. The laughter we carved into the walls fades like chalk beneath the rain. And every memory feels heavier when all that stays beneath pain. I reach for you in faded photos, but even they begun to blur. I hear you speak inside my dreaming, but dreams can't bring back who you were. Now I hear the echoes of a last goodbye, haunting every corner of my mind. Your voice still lingers in the space we left behind, a breaking sound I can't rewind. I feel the echo, echo, echo of the moment we let go. calling out your name. Now I hear the echoes of a last goodbye, calling through the cracks inside my heart. Even though we went our separate ways, I still tear myself apart. And echo in every tear I cry, and I know I'll carry forever the echoes of a last goodbye. Echoes of our last goodbye. The room still smells like your perfume, a fading ghost that fills the room. Your sweaters hang on the chair, like you might come back standing there. I trace the outline of your name on the window blurred with rain. Every memory burns like fire, every heartbeat feels like why. Use us once, you're getting mad, them too. But breaking us was breaking you. I stood in silence as you cried, still hearing echoes of our last goodbye. Now I'm drowning in the echoes of the love we used to know. Your voice still lingers in my shadow, even though you had to go. You walked away but left me whole, fighting tears I couldn't hide in the quiet, by the echoes of our last goodbye. I still replay the final moment, your shaking hands, your heartbreak spoken. You said your love was not the problem, it's life that broke what we had chosen. Your eyes were begging me to save you, but fate already locked the door. We won't lose in love, we lost the time, and time won't love us anymore. You know, you whispered gently, please stay strong, but every word felt so wrong. I tried to speak but only sighed, still hearing echoes of our love's goodbye. Now I'm drowning in the echoes of the love we used to know. Your voice still lingers in my shadow, even though you had to go. You wore your pain like borrowed sorrow, hoping somehow we'd survive. But the truth hit like the thunder in the echoes of our last goodbye. If I could hold you one more hour, I'd break the night, I'd change the power, I'd fight the worry right off fate. But time won't bend and love can't wait. I see a silhouette, a dream, soft like moonlight on the stream, and when I wake it disappears. Leave me alone with all my fears. You're gone but I still hear you breathe, like a whisper in the leaves. Every sunrise hurts my eyes, it's just a replay of goodbyes. Yes, I'm drowning in the echoes of the love we used to hold. Your voice breaks through the quiet like a story left untold. I still reach for you in shadows, but my hands just hit the night, and I break a little deeper with the echoes of our last goodbye. Goodbye, still echoing, still alive in me. You left your coat behind the doorway, still hanging like a memory. The scent of you still fills the hallways, a quiet ghost that lives with me. I hear your footsteps in the silence, like you're walking back inside. But it's only my heart pretending you're still standing by my side. I try to chase the truth I'm fearing, that some goodbyes don't fade with time, and every room keeps whispering the moment you said you were mine. Now I'm living with the echoes of our last goodbye. Every word you left unspoken still trembles in my mind. You walked away so softly, but the silence felt like fire. Now I'm haunted by the echoes of a love we let expire. I still replay the way you looked at me. It's full of things you couldn't say. We stood there on the edge of breaking, both too scared to walk away. You touched my hand like it was fragile, a final moment wrapped in tears. I felt the world fall down around us as you whispered all your fears. You said maybe in another life we'll find the version that survives, but I could feel your heart surrender as you loosened fingers from mine. Now I'm living with the echoes of a last goodbye. Every word you left unspoken still trembles in my mind. You walked away so softly, but the silence felt like fire. Now I'm haunted by the echoes of a love we let expire. I keep holding on to moments that were never meant to stay. I keep hearing you in shadows when the night won't fade away. If love is just a story, then ours is written in the stars, a tale of broken endings and hearts left torn apart. Your voice still lingers in my chest, your touch still lives beneath my skin. I keep waiting for a miracle, for you to walk back in. 'Cause I'm still living with the echoes of a last goodbye. All the pieces of your heartbeat still echo through my life. You walked away so quietly, but it felt like thunder in the sky. Now forever I'll remember our last goodbye. Never really said goodbye. Echoes of our last goodbye.